There's a lot of new laws that are going to impact you if you like to drive really, really fast. That comes to street racing, exhibition driving, and some other things that are on the books that you need to know. And guess what? John Robbins just happens to be on vacation, so I will handle Crime of the Week. I'm Sheila Smoot. The Sheila Smoot Show starts right now. I'm Sheila Smoot. Welcome into the Sheila Smoot Show. Good to have you along this morning. And we are active and on point. You know, there's a lot. Oh, John Robbins is in Vegas. We are happy for you. I'm saying that on text. Win big. Because Alabama can't pass a lottery. I can't help myself. I cannot. We are laughing all the way to the whatever. Alabama can't pass a lottery. I don't get it either. I mean, you can't even ask me. I have to ask those folks. I'm quite over it. Grew up in Michigan. Northern Michigan Lottery was there, and I had no student debt, none of that. None of that, none of that, none of that. No student debt. Nope, Michigan Lottery. Michigan Lottery. Graduated from Michigan State University, no student debt, Michigan Lottery paid for that. All of my, everything I did, everything my mother and dad didn't do, the schools did. It was the education lottery. New books, new buses, new band uniforms, new everything. I didn't even know what new wasn't. I mean, we got stuff every year. All the schools were equal, and we all looked alike in our participation in our schools and the things we did. There was not one school that looked better than the other. We all got the same stuff, education lottery. So good luck to you guys. I hope you can get that together. All right. I hope you can get it together. What do y'all think? A non-religion group wants the Birmingham Police Department to stop doing on-duty prayer. On-duty prayer. They don't want it at their roll call meeting. So, in a press release, the Freedom from Religion Foundation has asked that the Birmingham Police Department stop what they call unconstitutional practice of holding department-funded, keyword department-funded, meaning public, coercive religious ceremonies. The group is based out of Madison, Wisconsin. I think you need to stay out of Alabama business. And did they know where in the Bible of the buckle of the Bible belt? Did they even know that? Yep. But they did say one employee of the Birmingham Police Department actually complained. Wonder who that was. That was, and that the department, they also said, invites a Baptist pastor from an area church to come in to lead prayer during mandatory staff roll calls. Yeah. In 2023, that same group sent a letter to the Oak Grove High School football team saying, hey, stop praying. And Auburn University, when head coach, football coach Hugh Freeze participated in baptizing students. Not here. That's not going to work here. Where y'all from? Madison, Wisconsin. Who are you? The Freedom from Religion Foundation. That means you're free of religion or you're atheist. I don't know. I think if you were here, you would want to pray over the Birmingham Police Department. And if you don't want to pray, don't pray. I mean, there are things called silent moments, and things are silent. I think I don't like to get into these kind of conversations, but since this where I'm sitting is a religious station, it is actually a gospel location most days. But hey, I don't have a problem with you praying. I don't have a problem if you don't pray. I mean, all this stuff, who should be right, who should be wrong, I just think you do you. And maybe they should have a Catholic priest come in. I don't know. Maybe they have something against a Baptist pastor, because they were very adamant about this was a Baptist pastor. Ooh, well, in Alabama, you probably can just pretty much get over that. Prayer is going to seep in around Alabama everywhere you go. So if you don't want to participate, but I think the question is, should one department employee complaining affect hundreds of people who say, I like doing this. I want to pray before I hit the street and people are shooting at me all day long. Or I may not come back to my family because that's a dangerous job. I mean, but should one person control what the rest of them do? I don't think so. This is just my opinion. The views and opinions of this show are not the views or opinion of anybody else but me. I just don't. I think it's just getting a lot when you just randomly want to kill everything walking. You got to be careful. So, I mean, what does the Baptist pastor think about that? That's what I'd be interested in. But hey, that's what happened on that week. Also, there's still a lot going on, and at this hour, surrounding Birmingham Southern College. Birmingham Southern College. Do you believe the $52 million offer that an HBCU, historically black college, for those of you who don't understand what that is, Alabama A&M out of Huntsville, said most of their students are coming out of the greater Birmingham, Jefferson County and surrounding areas. Central Alabama, I say. Coming out of Central Alabama. So they say there was a $52 million offer for that campus. It was a 168-year-old school. Shame, shame, shame. If your school's going and tumbling down, just make sure you call somebody before the last minute. You got, and I like that school. It's so cute. It's quaint. It's very insulated, Harvard-ish, very Massachusetts looking in there. And I've been to Cambridge, so on their campus, and at Boston. It's very educational feeling. Not that any of the rest of you aren't, but this one is. It's kind of like Montevallo. I love Montevallo, by the way. Montevallo College is rocket. You love Montevallo? You went there, didn't you? It's like Cambridge, isn't it? It's a baby Harvard over there. It looks baby Harvard. Y'all still got those cobblestone streets, and that if you wear heels, don't walk on a cobblestone street at Montevallo, the University of Montevallo, which is a great school. I really always loved that school. I never went, but I was on that campus for a couple of speaking engagements over the years, and I just fell in love with that campus. I think y'all better stop sleeping on Montevallo. Yeah, that part. But yeah, good luck to them. Good luck to them. We'll keep you posted on all of that as well. So, all right, Birmingham, you're it. Dun, dun, dun. That bill to cut down on street racing and exhibition driving. Operation Knight Rider. If y'all remember that movie Knight Rider, was Kit, the car that talked. I think it was a Camaro, wasn't it? It wasn't a Dodge. It was a Camaro, and it talked to the driver. And Knight Rider, they called him the Knight Rider. He's busted crime up. A good name. Y'all chose a good name. I like Operation Knight Rider because all the stuff that seems to be happening is at night. So Operation Knight Rider. Well, the Alabama legislature kicked in. Kudos to you. House Bill 474. Listen up. 474. The new proposed law will allow police to use video. This law use the video and photos as evidence to impound a vehicle. Mommy and daddy, listen up. If you bought your kid a car and they're wilding out there doing donuts and things of that nature, and they catch you on video in the city of Birmingham, state of Alabama, greater central Alabama, North Alabama, South Alabama, East and West Alabama, because this is a Alabama law, then they have a right to hold your car for 48 hours. And you know what they're doing? They're going to check it for everything, everything. They're going to hold it for 48 hours. They're going to see if the back of that tag was involved in any kind of activity. And it doesn't matter. You can't get it back no matter who owns it. And I suggest you continue to pay the car note. Continue to pay the car note because it does not go away. This is serious. So under the current law, though, police officers, believe it or not, must personally see the car involved in the exhibition driving. They got to personally see that car and then stop the car and identify the driver. Right now, dozens of cars ride in packs. You know, you see them all on the weekend at night. Some of you don't get out at night. I don't blame you. I don't blame you. But even if you're making a run to your favorite store or your favorite restaurant, which happened to me one night, I'm just going to have a steak, just a good old steak with some friends. And, you know, I walk out and I hear the rumble of a Dodge Challengers, Chargers, and others, Mustang, Camaro. Well, I don't know why they picked those cars, but probably because of the commercial. I don't know. The commercials are really good. The cool Dodge brothers spinning out. It's a cool commercial. I like the commercial. But you have to emulate that because, like, that's against the law. You just can't go whirling around in a parking lot or in the street. It's against the law. But now there's tougher laws. So basically, when they ride in packs, that creates a barrier because how many police can catch up with 30, 40 Challengers, Chargers, and others, you know, dodging the police, for lack of a better word. It is dodging the police. So basically creating a barrier. So now video and photos will be used to seize your vehicle. That seize means take it. Take the vehicle and impound the car. So that is going to be it. And then, believe it or not, the city of Birmingham has sued several businesses for allegedly participating in what? Criminal activity. 6 people shot, 7 because 1 died over in the 3rd Avenue West area. Right there, you're coming off of 59, pass off of Arkadelphia Road, hit that intersection of 3rd Avenue West. On the corner, there's a gas station there, a couple of restaurants, and then some. And right there you know, it's nothing good that really happens at 2 o'clock in the morning, is it? Nah, I'm with you, Rocket. Nah, for real. He's saying nope. Not really. So it's a big hangout down there. You know, I had to be super scoop Smoot. I can't help it. I am Smoot doggy dog. Mm-hmm. Scoop Smoot. Yeah, I couldn't help it. I am a journalist to the core. I just had to check it out. I didn't go down there at that time of night, but I went over there. There's a lot going on over there, and you know, and to you know, that just didn't start that day. I mean, for me, it's been happening. I know it. They've let it get out of hand. I mean, you know, you want to give people freedom to drive around, hang out, chill like we did back in the day. I got 3 days going on now. Yeah, I mean, I used to go to the skating rink and hang out, but as soon as the gathering hit, I'm out the exit. Yeah, I'm not going to be hanging at the local restaurant on the main drag. Yeah, my friend's like, oh, yeah, let's go over here and hang out. Not me. My mother said, if I use this car, I better bring it home. I got a curfew here. It's a real one. There are curfews in these cities, folks. Use them. Laws against tent. There's a decibel law. You can't have your music up so loud. There's a lot of laws that are designed to curb some of the stuff, but there are also laws designed to get the bad guys because, you know, No disrespect and being stereotypical, but, loud music. They like loud music because they want to be seen, want to be heard. So, hey, that's where these laws were created, because they want to be, the people who want to be seen or not seen, because there's that tent law. Folks, you can't have a certain amount of tent. As John Robbins illustratively said, as we do this Crime of the Week segment, and he's in Las Vegas, so I'm talking about all the crime. You cannot, or you're not supposed to, at least in the city of Birmingham. That's a rule. That's an ordinance. You cannot have certain tinted windows. And as John Robbins, attorney at law, has often said, if somebody's doing a drive-by shooting, you can't see them, how can you identify them? Then how can you convict them? How can you? Unidentifiable person means what? Unless somebody, as Attorney John Robbins would say if he were sitting here with us today and not being in Las Vegas. And I'm glad he's in Las Vegas. He needed a break. Yeah, that part. That part is real. So, city of Birmingham, city attorneys there filed against this business, more than one, two businesses, and now another business on First Avenue. I would call the name of the businesses, but I'm not. But they are businesses, and there were criminal, supposedly, allegedly activity in front of these businesses. And I'm here to let you know, the store owners, to all of you store owners that know what you know, just stop doing it. The police are all over it, because this is a new rule. If you want to get caught up in the messy mess, then they're going to catch you up in it. City of Birmingham lawyers sued the businesses. Now, for me, I would have just pulled the business license. That's the first thing I'm going to do. I'm going to see if I can pull the business license. Second thing I'm going to do is if you're selling any form of alcohol, wine and beer, because in those stores those C stores, you can't sell that. I'm going to make sure you don't have inventory. You're not going to get no more wine and no more beer for those folks to come in. I'm going to call the authorities that regulate that part. That's the first thing, and then I probably might sue you but I'm going to shut you down first. If I want to shut you down, I think if you don't have a business license to operate, if you're in violation of the code of whatever that business license is, then you're not going to have an opportunity to operate. So if you don't have a business license, how can you open the doors? I don't know what the reason was just to sue them in regard to criminal activity going on, but I will tell you this. You got to pull the license. Pull the license. All licenses connected to any of that should be pulled. That's the first thing. So if you got a restaurant, what's the license? You might want to call the county health department of record and have them go in and see what's going on. Chances are at that particular restaurant, there's a lot going on. I know where it is. That don't mean it is going on, but there may be. The key word in all of this is may, or alleged, or suspected. All the buzzwords. Welcome into the Shelia Smoot Show. I'm Shelia Smoot, and we're doing Crime of the Week, and John Robbins is on vacation. This show brought to you by the Walk-In Closet in Bessemer, Alabama, 218 19th Street North in Bessemer. Now, Sheriff Smoot will get you going, and she'll get you going right if you need an outfit for all your galas coming up, all your proms, all your retirements, even church, or just because you just want to feel good. Go to the Walk-In Closet in downtown Bessemer. They're right there by the Bright Star. Also sponsored by the Western Hills Food Truck Stop. It is on and popping at the Western Hills Food Truck Stop. The lot is hot. The lot is hot, especially on Sundays. They run trucks Thursday, Friday, Saturday, but the lot is hot on Sunday. You can get all things food. Oh, my God. Travis is there. Treats So Sweet. Terrific treats. Nolan's. I love the Nolan's. Boy. Frozen Rooster might roll up. Certainly Jasmine's is there. Oh, they got the best Sunday dinner from a truck. Turkey leg. They got a stuffed turkey leg. And also Oh, shucks, corn. I can't even stay away from it. Fairway Mortgage. Call my girl, Haley Morse, at 205-534-4188, 205-534-4188. I'll talk to Haley Morse at Fairway Mortgage.
I'm Shelia Smoot with your consumer tip of the week. Looking for your tax refund? You can find it. Go to Where's My Refund? You can get information on your tax returns for the last 3 years. Now, there is also a phone app called IRS To Go. IRS To Go. It takes about 24 hours for the information to be online once you file as well. Now, it takes up to 4 weeks to get your IRS status if you file a paper return. Now, you can get all of this all through the year if you want to just find out what's going on with any refund now or in the past. And for more information, all you have to do is go to irs.gov. That's irs.gov. Live debt free. Here are 4 steps to keep you in control. Number 1, prepare for the worst case scenario. Come up with a plan to live on less. You never know when you might lose your job or end up with unexpected bills. Number 2, keep an emergency fund. You need at least 6 months worth of expenses in an emergency fund. You can do that. Start saving now. Step number 3, lower your credit card rates now. First, ask your credit card company for a better deal, which can work if you have a good credit record. And step number 4, to keep you in control, pay off your mortgage before retiring. Most people aren't in a rush to pay off their mortgage if they have a low fixed rate and can earn more by investing elsewhere. But if you plan to retire soon, repaying that debt can give you a lot more flexibility, especially if your investments are down and your other expenses have increased, which is happening to many retirees this year.
I don't even want to bring up this guy's name, but I am. All right. The resignation of Pell City and former Hoover High School football coach Rush Probst was the same week his wages were threatened to be garnished. Get garnished. Is it garnished or garnished? It says garnished. It ain't garnished, people. It's garnished. For not paying his ex-wife more than $123,000 in unpaid child support, allegedly, according to the court records. Court records revealed that his ex-wife, Tammy Probst, was due $2,000 a month in child support. Just $2,000 a month? Just $2,000 a month, girl? Come on, Rush. I know. Get a girl her money. Give the children their money. In April, the Jefferson County courts ordered Probst to pay a portion of that child support and the court fees and to garnish his check from Pell City Schools. And ironically, that order was filed the same day Probst resigned as Pell City High School football coach. He's a great coach. I can't take that from him. He's remarried with another family. You know. He said this. He said, look, I'm just going to take it to the house. My son has got 1 more year. My daughter is gone. You know, hey, we're good. I'm going to take it to the house. Let y'all have it. What do you think he's going to do? Play fantasy football? Yeah. Rocket said maybe. Guy says, hey, I'm not giving you a dime. Probst says he did not resign because of the potential garnishment to his Pell City paycheck. Said he did not resign. Did not resign because of his Pell City paycheck. Well, it's $2,000 a month. He's back. Why wouldn't he pay this girl? Why pay this girl? Pay this woman. Pay this mother $123,000 in unpaid child support. I guess because he has another family he has to support. So he has 2 families. It gets expensive. This guy's a good coach. This guy's a winning type of mentality. I mean, he was racking it up at Hoover. Like he had 4 state championships. Back to back to back to back. Might have been 5, but I definitely know he had 4. I know the guru is probably listening to me on this. So, that part. So, at any rate, I wish them luck. Guys, pay your child support. Make payment arrangements. I wonder if you can make payment arrangements on child support. I don't have $2,000, but I have $200. Will you take it? He was also threatened with 310 days in jail. Well, that ain't going to help him because he got to work. I mean, I don't always agree with that part of it, but sometimes you got to make it real. I get it. But that wasn't going to, I mean, the guy's a football coach, so you don't need him off the, I don't know. What do y'all think? I know. Something that makes you go, Things that make you go, Number one, folks, you got to pay your child support. If you do not pay your child support, guess what? You are going to be in the state of Alabama. You can thank a former Governor Don Siegelman for that pretty much that law, that rule to make sure that deadbeat dads, and now you got some deadbeat mothers, deadbeat people pay their bills. And he did. Guess what? Last thing I'm going to say, Probst coached Hoover High School to 5 Class 6A titles. That's before they went 7A, including 4 in a row from 2002 to 2005. And Probst also won 2 state football championships in Georgia. Guy is a good football coach. Maybe not a good, I guess he wasn't a good husband. He seems like he might be a good father. I don't know. He was the one that did something to his kid at the football. But it's his kid. Look, there's 2 sides to every story. We don't know his side, but he did say to his defense, I'm taking it to the House, and no, I didn't resign because y'all were about to garnish my check. Now, Rush, I don't know if we all believe you, but, pay the woman. Pay the woman. I'm Shelia Smoot with this Crime of the Week. Thank you so much for joining us here. I am Shelia Smoot. Don't be a deadbeat dad. Don't be a sucker. Be a consumer, but don't be a deadbeat dad.